If you're new to crypto, the word blockchain can sound confusing or overly technical. But the truth is, blockchain technology is surprisingly simple once you strip away the jargon. So here's the clearest, easiest explanation of how blockchain actually works and why it matters. A blockchain is basically a special kind of database, a place where information is stored. But unlike a normal database, which sits on one company's server, a blockchain lives on thousands of computers around the world, all working together. This is what people mean when they say the blockchain is decentralized. There's no single company, no single authority, and no single computer that controls the system. Everyone shares the same copy of the data. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Instead of storing data in one giant file, blockchains store information in small pieces called blocks. Each block contains a list of transactions, who sent what to whom, along with a timestamp. Once a block is full, it gets locked in, sealed, and added to the chain forever. This creates a permanent, unchangeable history of everything that's ever happened on the network. But the real magic is in how each block is secured. Every block contains a unique digital fingerprint known as a hash, and that fingerprint depends on the data inside the block. Change even one tiny detail, like one letter, and the entire fingerprint changes. This means if someone tries to alter past data, the chain breaks instantly. All other computers on the network would reject it. This makes blockchain data incredibly difficult to tamper with. So how are new blocks created? That depends on the type of blockchain. For Bitcoin, the process is called mining. Miners compete to solve a complex puzzle, basically a giant math problem. The winner gets to add the next block to the chain and earns newly created Bitcoin as a reward. This is what keeps the network secure without needing a central authority. On blockchains like Solana or Ethereum's newer version, instead of miners, there are validators. Validators lock up crypto as collateral, and the network chooses one to create the next block. This system is called proof of stake, and it's faster and more energy efficient. But the big question is, why is blockchain such a big deal? Because it lets people send value or information directly to each other without needing a bank, a company, or any middleman. Every transaction is transparent. Every block is secured. And once something is written into the blockchain, it's nearly impossible to change or erase. For the first time in history, we have a way to create digital money, digital ownership, and digital trust without relying on someone else's permission. That's why blockchain powers Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, NFTs, smart contracts, and the entire future of Web3. And that's why understanding how it works puts you way ahead of most people in the crypto world. If you found this explanation helpful, subscribe to Daily Crypto Drop. We make crypto easy, one video at a time.